Hi everyone, this is Matthew B21688, and we're now going to do my next episode of Card Sharks BigJon's for the PC. My returning champion is jvandiesel with a 2-game winning total of $6,700, and he has decided to go head-to-head against MBSportsandGames, otherwise known as Mikey, of course. And joining me is also Aubrey, Ben, and Patrick.
Hello. Hello.
And you both know how to play, so. And you both know how to play. You each launch a series of toss of questions, high or low. Whoever wins best of 3 games. Whoever wins 2 gets to play the money cards for $32,000. So let's get started. First question always goes to the champion, and in this case it's Jonathan. And here we go. Jonathan, we asked 100 third-grade girls. Would you switch places with Ronald Reagan over Nancy Reagan? Who would you like to switch places with, Ronald Reagan or Nancy Reagan? How many of these third-grade girls said they'd like to switch places with Ronald Reagan?
This game has officially been created from the 80s. I don't really know. That's going to be a tough question. I want to say 35.
35 of 100 third-grade girls said they'd like to switch places with Ronald Reagan instead of Nancy Reagan. Mikey, higher or lower than 35?
Higher.
Going higher. If it is higher, Mikey will play your cards. Jonathan, if it is 35 or lower, you will play yours. The actual number of these third-grade girls who would like to switch places with Ronald Reagan over Nancy is... Waiting on it. 14. It is lower, not higher.
Ooh.
And Jonathan, your base card is an 8. 7 plus 1.
Change it.
Alright, when you win the question, you can change the base card. The 8 is now a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack?
No.
Oh no, it's a queen. Mikey, you have to play this base card. You do not win the question. It is a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. It is a 9.
3.
3's on the 9, putting you 3 cards away from game number 1. Mikey, the next question goes to you. Mikey, we found 100 women shopping in a supermarket, and we asked them, do you usually check the date on milk before you buy it? How many of these supermarket shopping women said yes, they usually check the date on the milk before they buy it?
Well, you know what? I do shop now for work, and even though I'm not a woman, I always check the expiration date of my milk, so I'll have to say 65.
65 of 100 women shopping in a supermarket said they usually check the date on the milk before they buy it. Jonathan, higher or lower than 65?
I agree with Mikey. I mean, I do the same thing. I do it with milk, bread, a lot of other things. I want to say this is just a little bit higher than 65.
A little bit higher. The actual number of these women shopping in the supermarket said they usually check the date on the milk is 80. It is indeed higher. And Jonathan, you have that jack.
I'm still keeping it. I'm going to go lower.
Okay, lower than a jack? It is a 5. Higher than a 5. It is a 6.
I'm going to stop there.
Alright. Freezing on the 6, not giving Mikey a chance to the cards. Question 3 goes to Jonathan. Jonathan, we asked 100 women. Has a friend given you a gift that you'd only display when they come over and visit? How many of these 100 women said yes, a friend has given her a gift that she'd only display when they come over and visit?
I've actually done that. I'm good. I've done that myself. I'm going to say it's a fairly medium range number, 43. 43 of 100 women said a friend has given her a gift that she'd only display when they come over and visit. Mikey, higher or lower than 43?
Higher.
Going higher. The actual number of these women who would frame a gift for the friend only when they come over is 28. It is lower, not higher.
Oh my God.
Jonathan, you have that 6.
I'm actually shocked if it was higher. Change it.
Alright, when you win the question, you can change the base card. The 6 becomes a 9. Ooh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Lower.
Lower than a 9? It is a 4. For the first game, higher? Yes, a 5. Mikey, this is make or break for you.
Okay.
And here we go with round 2. Mikey, as I said, this is make or break for you. And the first question, actually, of round 2 actually goes to you, Mikey. You ready?
Okay.
Mikey, we asked 100 women who are enlisted in the U.S. Army. Did you ask the cook for a recipe they loved eating? How many of these women enlisted in the U.S. Army said yes, they did ask the cook for a recipe that they loved eating?
Well, I have to say, about 49.
49 of 100 women enlisted in the U.S. Army said they asked the cook for a recipe they loved eating. Jonathan, higher or lower than 49? 49.
To lower.
Going lower. The actual number of these women enlisted in the U.S. Army who said they asked the cook is 23. It is lower.
Oh, man.
Jonathan, your base card is a 4. Higher than a 4? It is a 9.
I'm gonna go for it. Lower.
Taking a chance. Lower than a 9?
No.
Oh no, it's a 10. Mikey, you have to play this base card. It's an 8.
Lower.
Lower than an 8. It is an 8. 7 plus 1.
You know what? I'm going to gamble and say lower.
Taking a chance. Lower than an 8? It is a 6.
How about higher?
Taking another chance. Higher than a 6? It is a jack. For the second game, lower. Oh no, it's another jack. Back to the ace.
Oh.
Jonathan, next question goes to you. Jonathan, we asked 100 third grade girls, have you worn lipstick? How many of these third grade girls said yes, they have worn lipstick?
I think it's going to be pretty medium number again. I'm going to say 47.
47 of 100 third grade girls said they've worn lipstick. Mikey, higher or lower than 47?
Lower.
Going lower. The actual number of these third grade girls said they've worn lipstick is 73. It is higher. Jonathan, you have that 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It is a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. It is a 6. Freezing on the 6, not giving Mikey a chance at the card. Mikey, question 3 goes to you. And Mikey, this is a trivia question. How old do you have to be to get a pilot's license in the U.S.?
I have to say 25.
Mikey says you have to be 25 years old, at least 25 years old, to get a pilot's license in the U.S. Jonathan, higher or lower than 25?
I'm trying to think here. What did you say? What was this number?
25. 25.
I'm going to say it's a little bit lower.
A little bit lower. The actual age you have to be to get a pilot's license in the U.S. is 16. It is lower indeed.
Oh my God.
Jonathan, you have that 6.
What's the answer?
16.
15. Wow.
And Jonathan, you have that 6.
Let's change it.
Alright, when you win the question, you can change the base card. The 6 becomes an 8. 7 plus 1.
Lower.
Lower than an 8? It is a 4.
Higher.
For the championship, higher? Yes, the 7! So Jonathan wins the game. Mikey will bring you back for another episode. But Jonathan, that's win number 3 for you. If you can make it to 5 games, you'll get an additional $10,000. And if you make it to 10 games, it'll be $20,000. And here we are at the money cards with jvandiesel. And you know how this works. Starts at the bottom row with $200 of betting money. You bet your way across 3 cards. Moving to the second row, give you another $400 of betting money, where you bet your way across another 3 cards. $50 of minimum bet to get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. And if you double all the way, as you know, that is $32,000. And if the same card comes up, it is a push, meaning you don't win and you don't lose. Here's $200. Jonathan, good luck to you. We are all behind you. For $200, John, you start off with a king.
All of it lower.
$200, lower than a king. It is a 10. $400 and a 10.
Can I change that or no?
Yes, you can. You are on the first row. You can change it anytime you wish. Only one time per line.
Okay, can I go ahead and change it with number 2?
Yes, you can. And you want number 2? And let's see if we can make a good change. The 10 becomes a queen.
All of it lower.
$400, lower than a queen. It is a 9. $800 and a 9.
$200 for the next card is going to be higher when we against the odds.
Okay, taking a safe route. $200 going against the odds. Higher than a 9. It's a bonus chance. You know, I have 2 chances at the jackpot to place the card.
Can you keep the same bet, please?
No, unfortunately you cannot. You've already used your change option for the world, Jonathan. So you have to keep playing with... So you have to keep the 9.
Same.
Okay.
$200 higher.
$200 higher than a 9. Oh no, it's a 3. You're now down to $600, but moving to the second row, giving you another $400 of betting money. You now have $1,000 and a 3.
All of it higher.
$1,000 higher than a 3. It is a 5. $2,000 and a 5.
$1,000 higher.
$1,000 higher than a 5. It is a king. You're at $3,000 and you have a king.
All of it lower.
$3,000 lower than a king. It is a 3. Jonathan, you're at the big bet. You have $6,000. You must bet at least $3,000. Do you want that 3?
Yes, I do. All of it higher.
Come on, for $12,000. Is this higher? Yes, a 10. Good showing, John. $12,000 in 3 games. That is now $18,900. But you are not done yet. You still have a chance at the jackpot if you find the card with the $sign, and then you'll be $30,000 richer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7.
18,000. No, sorry, one money card. It's actually total. Let's see, 1, 2, 7, right?
Yeah, 1 through 7.
And number 2.
All right, let's see if it's there. Is the $sign behind 2? It is not. Jonathan, you have one more chance.
$5.
See if it's there. This is his last chance. Is the $sign behind 5? Yes, it is! Way to go, John! 30,000 additional dollars coming your way. You are now up to $48,900. And he will meet a new opponent on my next show of Card Sharks. So long, folks.